Good evening and welcome to this hour's news with me, Amarian. Based on an order of Mullah Muhammad Hassan Akhund, the Prime Minister of the Islamic Emirates, a committee was formed to speed up the distributional process of electronic identity cards and to create facilities in this regard. On the other hand, people want Islamic Emirates to increase the number of electronic identity card distribution centers in the capital and provinces and provide facilities to the people in order to reduce the crowd in this part. More details in report.
According to the order of Mullah Muhammad Hassan Akhund, the Prime Minister of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, a special committee was formed to facilitate the distribution of electronic identity cards and the overall improvement of these affairs. The committee was appointed under the chairmanship of Mufti Sayyid Ahmad Mustaqim, Deputy General Director of the Prime Minister's Office, to report its investigation and findings regarding the reduction of the crowd and the distribution of electronic ID cards, the provision of necessary facilities and the process of distribution of ID cards, and to present them to the Prime Minister.
According to the order of Honorable Prime Minister Al-Haj Mullah Muhammad Hassan Akhund, a special committee has been appointed with the task of creating necessary facilities and improvement in the distribution of electronic ID cards. Under the chairmanship of Mufti Sayyid Ahmad Mustaqim, Deputy of General Director of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the committee will investigate the process of printing and distributing electronic ID cards, and after research and findings, the committee will submit a report based on the solution to the Prime Minister.
On the other hand, people want the Islamic Emirate to increase the number of electronic identity card distribution centers in the capital and provinces in order to reduce the crowd in this part.
We came here for the identity cards and it's been 4 nights and we still haven't received the identity cards. There is a lot of crowd on these workers. For example, there are 500 people per person. My request to the leader is to increase these counters.
We request the Emirate to increase these counters and workers. The crowd is high, the workers are also tired, and may Allah help them.
Previously, the special delegation under the direction of the Prime Minister opened the new passport distribution centers in Kabul, due to which many facilities were created for the citizens in obtaining passports.
Mullah Abdul Kabir, political deputy of Prime Minister, in a meeting held for increasing the capacity for students, said that the establishment of Islamic system in the country was the hope of all Afghans, and today, thanks to the Islamic government, that all Afghans live in overall security. He mentioned that the role of students in both jihad and freedom fighters, and added that the previous regimes used students politically, but now the Islamic government is ruling. There is no place for discrimination and prejudice, and they called the implementation of Islamic Sharia and defending the Islamic and national values their responsibilities. Maulana Jalal Jalali, Minister of Public Health, met with the Pakistani CPSP delegation. The Minister of Public Health said that the meeting, which was also attended by specialists from Kabul's specialized hospitals, discussed sharing their experiences in specialized fields, capacity building of health workers, standardization of specialized programs, and short-term trainings. A consultative meeting was held under the chairmanship of Nuruddin Azizi, Minister of Industry and Commerce, and with the presence of representatives of the private sector regarding the effective use of terminals in International Trade Center. In this meeting, Nuruddin Azizi called the International Trade Center of terminals effective for the processing of and packaging of exports, goods, and fulfilling the needs of the country, and emphasized on maintaining the credibility of a country's exports goods. The Minister of Information and Culture announces the holding of coordination seminars between media and spokespersons throughout the country. The spokesperson of this ministry says that these seminars were organized by the Department of Access to Information under the supervision of Ministry of Information and Culture Publications for the purpose of accessing information. However, Ghafran also said that the Ministry of Information and Culture committed to providing access to information and media and continues to efforts in this regard. More details in report.
The Ministry of Information and Culture says that the Department of Access to Information, under the supervision of Deputy of Media and Broadcast of this ministry, has launched a series of programs and seminars among the media and a spokesperson of the Emirates offices in the country in order to access to information and coordinate among the media. The spokesman of this ministry adds that these programs are held in the form of coordination seminars at the level of the country's zone.
A series of coordination seminars between the media and spokesperson of the Emirate Department has been launched in the whole country, which is divided into zones, including the center in the zones. These seminars are applied.
The spokesperson of the Ministry of Information and Culture continues to add that the Ministry of Information and Culture is committed to providing access to information to the media and continues its efforts in this field.
The Ministry of Information and Culture is committed to assure the media that it will always try to access to information and will try so that the media have timely access to information.
On the other hand, organizations that support the media and journalists praise this action of the Ministry of Information and Culture and emphasize on order strengthening these programs that make access to information easier.
This can create a good coordination and reduce the complaints that exist in the area of having access to information. I think this is very effective in the current situation. The request that the Ministry of Information and Culture takes serious steps in this part. The necessary information that the government count necessary and related to the publication of the media should be made available to journalists.
This is why the Ministry of Information and Culture had previously launched coordination programs in Kabul and other provinces in order to access information between spokespersons and media officials.
Sheikh Mohammed Qasim Khaled, governor of Nimruz, met with some of the oil traders of this province. During this trip, while appreciating the facilities provided to them, the traders shared their problems and suggestions with the governor of Nimruz and asked him to speed up the process of determining the quality of oil, referring to the equipped garages of oil tankers. And governor said that he advised the relevant department to carry out the process of determining oil standard at a certain time. The North Zone Cotton Processing and Exporters Union reported that last year, nearly 10,000 tons of cotton were exported from Balkh province to foreign countries, especially Pakistan. According to the union's officials, the union plans to export cotton to China, Turkey, and some other foreign countries this year. The construction of the school at a cost of 25 million Afghans in Agatash district of Kunduz province was completed and put to use. The Ministry of Education says that the school was built with the financial support of UNHCR, which has 8 classrooms, 2 offices, and other facilities. The Ministry of Rural Rehabilitation and Development has handed over 2 irrigation projects at a cost of 4 million Afghans in Mirzaka and Lajamangal districts of Bakhtiar province. At the same time, the Ministry also constructed 2 drinking water supplies worth 9.2 million Afghans in Chak district of Maidan Wardak province and put them to use, which will solve the problems of the residents of this area. This was our tonight's news package. Thank you for watching.